Going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Jakob Poeltl.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking them to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Barnes, and it's Walsh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Rui Hachimura is out there with MP, and it's Embiid in its center. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A., that's just not fair.
The three from Barnes. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
And here's Ingram. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. We played just over a minute here in the first. It's Barrett on the wing, 5 on the clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
MP finds Hachimura. Philadelphia moving it around. For 3, Maxey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Woo. Right now they're humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Barnes. They set a pick. Fires the 3. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Walsh. Outside Ingram. Here is Sears. Clock at 6. Now here's Barrett, covered by MP. Barrett cashes in the 12-footer.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Barrett. MP, that one's good. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Now here's Barrett, 15 in his last outing. Here's Walsh. Uses the glass on the layup.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Walsh. Now Barrett. Over Edgecombe. Barrett can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 9. And here's Maxey outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
MP finds Embiid. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here is Sears. Yet to see a basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, nice fake by Ingram, setting the defender up to fail.
These are his first free throws of the game. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Raptors trail by 12. Walsh. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And here's Maxey outside. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Barnes. Here is Sears. Averaging around 5 points a game. Barnes, no good.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Hachimura, the pass to Maxey. Here's MP. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's now 10 points for MP. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Barrett. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. The Sixers lead by 15. To the right side. MP, a screen on Barrett. Here's Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. Embiid passes to MP. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here is Sears. In his last outing with 12 points. Here's Barrett. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Out to the right wing. Here's Edgecombe. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Hachimura. Toronto also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Walsh. And it's Grady Dick in for Barrett. Now here's Ingram. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes the 3. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Ball. A 3 from the inbound. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey passes to MP. Philadelphia moving it around. George for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Poeltl finds Ingram. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Ingram's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pulls it. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. 14 points for MP.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Dick. Back to ball. Lets the three fly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so here is Toronto. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Ball outside. Pirtle with a screen on McCain. The three from Ball. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. George outside. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. George has got 6.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Ball. No made baskets yet. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebound by Philadelphia. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
For 3, Maxey. Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Pirtle. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
MP, the pass to Maxey. George outside. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
What a slam by Jakob. You could see the confidence that he plays with down low.
Pass to Drummond. MP right side. Drummond finds MP. Screen by MP. For 3, Maxey. Kicks it to George. MP outside. For 3. Connects again from distance.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Murray Boyles. Oh, MP with a block.
Substitution on the court.
Fires away from way outside. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Sixers on top, just dominating this one. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
They've got MP. Jared McCain out there with Edgecombe. Then there's George, and it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now here's George. MP, the pass to George. Fires from deep. On target from range. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside Barnes. There's the 3. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Shot clock at 6. Hurdle with a screen on MP. Yes, it's good.
Well, what you love about Barnes, he's a wing who can run pick and roll.
The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Here's Edgecombe. Coming off a 16-point game against New York. George, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Ball outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Walter. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Bona. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Barnes. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
Oh, talk about compete. Emerging player MP does it all over the floor.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. The Raptors making a switch here. Here's Walter. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando. A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Dick. Back to MP. Pass to Edgecombe. MP, a screen on Dick. And Edgecombe, the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Walter can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. 19 points for MP.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Pass to Barnes. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
The Raptors shooting at about 34% here in this game. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the basket by Embiid.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
The Raptors shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Georgia's shot is off. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Walter. The three from Barnes. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Philadelphia moving it around. MP outside, takes a three, hits the trifecta. MP's got 25 points in the game.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Pirtle with a screen on George. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Pirtle's got 8.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Dick. 17 points for him last game against Orlando. Pirtle, the pass to Dick. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barry Boyles. MP with the block. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. And it's Shamet in for McCain. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
The three from Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Pass to Ingram. They swipe it. Here's Edgecombe. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 9.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Goes up at the stripe. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shamet. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Shamet's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The shot by Sears, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And there it is for him. George has got 7 points here in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Shot to stop the run. Here's Ingram. Buries it down low.
Yeah, just going to work on the defense. Ingram using an agile move to beat him.
MP, the pass to George. MP, a screen on Ingram. George, and that's good. George has got 19 points.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
And George with the jam.
Defensively, the raw instincts of MP help him guess right, and he gets them out and running.
The Raptors shooting just 32% here in the second. Outside Barrett. The three from Barnes. Oh, MP with a block.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Pass to Drummond. MP outside. Here's Edgecombe. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Ingram. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Here's Edgecombe. 12 points for him. George outside. From deep. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Barrett. Beyond the arc. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
The Raptors shooting at about 34% here in this game. Pass to Barnes. Puts it up from 15, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Barnes has got 8 points here in the quarter. So it's Philadelphia now. The drive by MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now Ingram. He's got 9. It's stolen by MP. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. There's a minute 17 left in the first half of this game. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Barrett. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Unloads. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
41 seconds left to play in the half. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bona comes in for Drummond. And it's Maxey in for Shaman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barrett. This one for 3. Oh, MP with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Murray Boyles has gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Fires for 3. And it's Bona missing. And Toronto has possession. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here is Sears. Here's Murray Boyles. And again, Toronto, no good. And so it's Philadelphia showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to...
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys. Don't come at me.
And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
He couldn't be more confident, really leading the way, looking to attack every time he gets the basketball.
Plus, you love the way MP can read the defense and find a weakness. That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make 3s. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
So for the Raptors right now, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Walsh in at the 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, BA. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Ryan, back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Sears. Here's Walsh. The three from Barnes. The shot comes out.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Ingram against Hachimura. And that one's good. Ingram's got 11.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
There's a screen. Wing shot on the way. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Hachimura. From deep, MP. Counted from distance. MP's got 38 points.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Outside Barrett. Launches it. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Barnes. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Pass to Sears. For 3, Barrett. That one no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here is Sears, following the score by Philadelphia. Barrett with it. He's got 6. Pass to Barnes. Puts up a 3. He blocks it again.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now. And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-4 run.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Ingram against Hachimura. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP, the pass to Hachimura. From outside the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here is Sears. No points yet. Tries to break his ice. And the layup by Barnes.
What an agile attack by Barnes. I mean, he really outworked the defense.
The drive by. Okay, knockout.
Man.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Toronto shooting just 36% in the third. Outside Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Back to Ingram. No good that time. Hachimura with the defensive effort. And stolen by Barrett. The three is up. Sears with the bucket. Sears has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Hachimura finds MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
MP with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Kicks it out to MP. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 45 points.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now here's Ingram. 16 points for him. Pass to Sears. 6 on the shot clock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Sears has got 6 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Back to MP. The three. Good. Another from 3.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in a season. Barnes, no good. Outside Maxey. MP outside. 4-3. And yes, another basket.
And as usual, the defense is powerless to contain him.
And how about tying the all-time record for number of career 50-point games?
Yeah, just prolific as can be. There's him and Wilt Chamberlain, and then everyone else miles away.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Hachimura. 6 points for him. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. Shamet comes in for Hachimura. Here's Ball. He's scoreless. Outside Barnes. The kick out to Ball. Will it go? And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Maxey, that's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Ball taking his time here. Pass to Barnes. Back to Ball. Launches a three. That shot off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
MP, a screen on Dick. Here's Maxey. MP finds Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Maxey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
It's stolen by MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Now here's Ingram. 16 points for him. 18 feet out. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's and stolen by Dick. And now the Raptors on the break. Pass to Ingram. And here's Dick. The three. And it's Bona with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Barnes lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 14 points for Scotty Barnes.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Shamet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
1:35 left to play in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Dick. Offline with a three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Maxey, that's good.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, that one's good. 16 points for Scotty Barnes.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Here's Shamet, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So it's Toronto now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. George, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound pass. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And here's Dick. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Murray Boyles from behind the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Philadelphia on top, running away with this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Bona. MP comes in for Hachimura, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Watford. MP is out there with Edwards. Then it's Andre Drummond, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 7th.
Oh, my gracious!
Just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Second team.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Raptors, Sears.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Maxey passes to MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Here is Sears. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.